So would you partner with me and pray for a couple of things? Number one, that more kids come to BVS, and right alongside that, that more people would come to church in general. We'd just be honored to be able to minister to and worship in the midst of a greater crowd. This is a complete change in lifestyle. So to say that a person comes to know Jesus and it doesn't change them, when I look at this, it's sometimes difficult for me because it was a radical change of directions for me. There were things about my life that weren't yet changed but would change over time, but some of the things that were in my life changed immediately. A disciple is somebody who follows Jesus in this narrow place where it does not going to be established, so that there could be more disciples who know the character and model the conduct of Christ. He's pivotal in this. And some of you are saying to yourself, that Saul guy, I don't want any part of that action. That is not me. I do not want to be the superstar. I do not want to be on the stage. I do not want to be out in front of people. I do not want to be known by name. Good news. There's a role for you in the story of the superstar. It's called disciple. And if you follow Christ, you fit into that category. You should at least begin to express your knowledge of Christ through knowing his character and modeling his conduct. He's in danger. He's now headed to Jerusalem. He's out of danger. They let him down through the wall, and he's on his way. He gets to Jerusalem. He's like, man, I'm going to join up with the Jesus people here. And they're like, no. We don't trust you. We're not sure about you. We've heard things. We don't like it. And man, I can't think of a better picture of what the church looks like in the current modern era. Where we're like, we don't know about these new people. Oh, that's probably supposed to hurt them because it's true. Saul is excited about his faith in Jesus. So much so that he's been preaching and proclaiming him everywhere he's been. He's got him in danger. And when he gets to Jerusalem, the hotbed of discipleship activity, where the church is supposed to be the most mature and most evolved and most properly established, he gets there and they're like, we're scared of you. It says, and did not believe that he was a disciple. How will you know if somebody is a disciple of Jesus? They will proclaim that they know him. And then they will model his character and his conduct in their life. It will be visible. They were afraid of him and did not believe that he was a disciple. And you're thinking to yourself, man, if nothing changes, this is the end of Saul. He is not going to become Paul. He is not going to write letters. If nothing changes, this is the end of the story because the church has rejected him. But aren't you excited about the next verse? And the first word is but. Look with me. It says but. And anytime I see this in the Bible, I'm like, it's going to change, and the excitement gets real high in me because I know that God's not going to leave it alone. He's going to make it happen in spite of us. The disciples are scared of him. They are terrified. This guy used to kill Christians. He used to round them up. I think he's a mole. It says but, and then another name, Barnabas. Remember this name. Barnabas always pops up. And his name actually means son of encouragement. Barnabas is an encourager who just rises up at the right moment. And he looks at Saul and he says, I got your back. I'm going to take you right up to the threshold of possibility. Look at it. It says, but Barnabas took him and brought him to the apostles. Pastor, sometimes that's all God is asking of you, is that you be a person who comes along and follows up and helps other people.